Alrighty, dudes. Hey, did you guys know that someone else like Kyle Marisa passed away on frickin' like 5 days after Kyle Marisa did? Did you guys know that? That's fucking nuts. We gotta frickin' look into it. And one of the frickin' OOB Mossad agents, they were like coming at me hard for talking about Kyle Marisa. She's like, ugh, how dare you make content about people that we care about? Because, like, dude, it's weird, right? It's so weird. It's so freaking weird that Kyle Marisa, Eva Evans, is she also a tea girly? She's a gossip girly? She died 6 days after freaking Kyle Marisa? What? Why? Like, no one else is freaking weirded out by this? And apparently both of their last TikToks were supposedly about JoJo Siwa. So wait, let's see. Sorry, I'm not laughing. I'm just laughing at how weird this is.
Fundamental misunderstanding of what we mean when we call...
I don't know if Khalil really knows who Khalil are. Khalil's having a little crisis of conscience, you know? He's like, am I Khalil the TikTok performer, or am I Steve, the CIA agent?
Someone a Fed. Sorry, I'll do the rest of the video in your very unique style. When we call someone a Fed, we don't mean, hey, this is literally a federal agent. We mean, hey, dude, you're saying something that is doing free labor for the federal government.
Dude, truly, if I did not have Dante and Nicole, maybe OOB would have gotten their way. But just kidding. I mean, no, not just kidding. But there's nothing you all can do to tear me, Dante, and Nicole apart. So, stop trying. It's never gonna happen. Alright, Kyle Marisa.
Remember when JoJo Siwa and Tom Sandoval were on that reality show together? I can tell.
Bro, is it fucking Tom Sandoval? Tom Sandoval's doing all these hits.
You guys remember when JoJo Siwa and Tom Sandoval were on that reality show together? I can tell. Do you guys remember?
That's it? Okay. I know she was going hard on J-Lo too, right? But, and then Eva Evans. It's the same name and I couldn't remember it. And it's written right there. What an idiot I am. It's Eva Evans. Okay, dude. What the fuck? If her last thing is JoJo Siwa, I'm gonna lose it. Oh my god, it is JoJo.
I'm rooting for JoJo. I want her to succeed. It's making me like sad and depressed to watch her flail. And the first thing that I think this...
Oh yeah, I've seen this person. I feel like I haven't seen her recently for a while because you know, my like For You page is totally gone. So she talked about JoJo Siwa. Was she on the J-Lo train?
Girl needs, besides a lot of other things, is a new stylist. Because Miss Siwa, if you were trying to leave behind your dance mom's persona, you cannot go out there looking like a gymnast about to do a rhythmic piece to a Kiss song. Like, do we see how these are not the same? Do we see how this is just this in a different font? Like, and frankly, hair and makeup team also.
Dude,
gotta get
wait, was Kyle Marisa in New York too? Oh man, I'm fucked. Is this the girl that talked about the time traveling? No, that's Coach Jackie. This is Eva Evans, and apparently she passed away. Here, let's read the article. TikTokers Kyle Marisa Roth and Eva Evans both died suddenly this month, and now an eerie link between the two late internet stars has been revealed. News emerged that Kyle had passed away at 36 on April 15th, while it was revealed that 29-year-old Eva had just died 6 days later, and now a bizarre connection between their untimely passings has been revealed. It turns out that both women had shared TikTok videos discussing the same topic just days before their sudden... Yeah, you've said this. Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, Kyle, who was known on the platform for reading blind items from the entertainment world, uploaded a 6-second clip of herself asking her followers a question about the Nickelodeon star on April 7th. And then, yeah, she stopped posting for a few days, right? And apparently J-Lo, like, got her shit taken down and stuff. Do you guys remember? Oh, yeah, that's the tweet. The video was the last thing that she posted before her death, which was confirmed by her family last week. Ava, on the other hand, who was also a writer and director and was behind the Amazon Prime series Club Rat, gushed over JoJo in the last video that she uploaded before her passing. You know what? I'm rooting for JoJo, she said on her April 18th video. I want her to succeed. It's making me sad and depressed to watch her flail. JoJo 20 has been gaining a lot of attention lately after she started wearing a series of shocking looks and made a slew of controversial comments while promoting her new single, Karma. Eva added that she thought JoJo needed a new stylist and explained that some of her young star's looks felt inauthentic. Some people were quick to notice that both Ava and Kyle had posted about JoJo before their deaths. Weird that the last video of Kyle Marisa was also about JoJo Siwa, one person commented. Okay, so, but they didn't say what happened. They haven't said for either of them, right? Cause of death. Friend says she found her in her apartment after committing suicide and had left a note. Hold on, I'm gonna go lock my door real quick. Okay. The cause of death of budding TikTok star Ava Evans has been revealed. The 29-year-old found hanged in her New York City apartment with a suicide note left behind. Saw law enforcement sources told TMZ. Jesus fuck. Yeah, no, dude, I do take safety seriously. I mean, I'm not a fool. Like, they can call me crazy all day, all that they want, but dude, I mean, look at what happens to people who tell the truth. I mean, I'm assuming. I have... Let's watch a couple of her videos.
So I'm currently eating a root beer float because heart sickness has had me unable to eat for like 2 weeks. And listen, my ex has taken away enough from me already. He's taken
Julia
my time.
Fox was crying about Ava. Like, dude, a lot of people struggle with depression, but I really don't know if this many people commit suicide, especially people on the up and up. Come on, that's nuts. Like, if I go through here and find that she was talking mad shit about J-Lo for a minute, I'm going to fucking lose my mind. And then, dude, these Mossad agent fucking OOB feds coming in being like, stop talking about Kyle Marisa. Like, dude, I can talk about whatever I want. It's definitely along the lines of what we always talk about. And now you saying not to talk about it makes me go, why? Why are you saying that? Like, there's tons of other videos that you could, like, try and flip and make me into the bad guy. But, like, being like, hey, it's kind of suspicious that a 30-year-old died suddenly and then another one died a couple days later, you know, like, I'm not the one who's nuts here for thinking that there's something weird about that. People don't die at 34, whatever the fuck Kyle was. This is Julia Fox.
It's making me, like, sad and depressed.
This video has nothing to do with JoJo and everything to do with Eva, the girl in the video that I'm sure a lot of you know. She was a TikTok star and a New York icon. I always saw her like little sister, and I know she looked up to me. And that's, you know, the kind of person she was, sticking up for JoJo, always sticking up for me.
Yeah, dude, like, I want everyone to start doing safety checks. Like, truly, like, I'm very explicit that if anything ever happens to me, it was not fucking me, right? And I think that makes their shit difficult. And I need everyone to start doing that if you're concerned. Especially, my God, if you're a fucking... Like, dude, they want to always play like we're nuts and shit, but, like, every fucking person that I look up to and, like, is, like, seems like a person with a good heart does not kill themselves. It's not... Dude, it's crazy. I mean, sure, maybe one of them is, but, like, dude, both of them a couple days apart. Fuck these people. But yeah, Kyle would want us to look into this. Like, it's suspicious what was going on. Kyle talks about J-Lo, loses her main account, and then, like, talks about how much money she's losing and how she, like, everything's falling apart because of this lady, this fucking bum not from the Bronx, probably from Connecticut, if I know anything. Where is J-Lo from? I bet it's somewhere dumb. Rhode Island. But, like, and I'm not saying it's J-Lo. Like, I'm assuming that Ava also talks about everything too, you know, like, it could be anything. Who knows? Again, like, Kyle seemed to be going through something, like, towards the end with, like, all this shit, you know. So of course they get to fucking whatever. I just, like, people are usually hopeful, you know, even to the bitter end. Like, even when you're depressed. Like, I don't know. Ava apparently hanged herself. And do we know what happened to Kyle yet? Tom is from Vanderpump Rules on Bravo. Hell yeah, he is. You guys all need to get on the Vanderpump Rules train if you're not on it.
He's taken my late 20. He's taken my unearned love and affection. But what he's not going to take away are my juicy tits and ass, okay? Mark my words. If I have to eat 6 of these a day, I'm keeping...
Oh, wait, shit, I didn't finish the Julia Fox.
Yeah, she passed away. She was so young. Still had so much to do in life.
Yeah, dude.
But she lived life to the fullest, and I don't know what's happening, because we just lost Kyle last week, and I feel like I live so much on this app. I feel like you guys are my family sometimes. And I just don't.
Oh. I love Julia Fox. I haven't seen like any of her video. Dude, I haven't seen anyone that I follow on TikTok ever. All I do now is just go through and see what videos you guys tag me in, because I can't, like, scrolling through my For You feed is literally like all of the dumbest shit. Like all the videos that somehow have like 10 million views, but it's like, you're like, what is this? It's like just like a person holding a Cheeto or something for like a minute and a half, and then a bunch of other dumb shit. Yeah, dude, like I'm not a kooky conspiracy person, you know? The shit there, we know how many feds are here. Like, look, there's 26 people in here. I bet 4 of them are feds. Like 30 of them came at me at once, and they still won't shut their fucking mouths, you know? They won't stop yapping. This is how they control us. If you don't do safety checks, they just... And if you do safety checks, they just kick you off the app. No. I don't know. You know, it's like what why did Ava... And you know, the police are investigating it. So you know, like nothing will come from that. Whatever the news is saying is what it'll be, because they both work for the same people, you know?
Juicy booty and my voluptuous body, if it's the last thing I do. So I'm currently eating a root beer float. Is Brooklyn Laundry, the off-Broadway play starring Cecily Strong of SNL, funny enough to get me to stop crying since me and my boyfriend broke up 2 days ago?
Dude.
Let's find...
Spot check news. You're saying out of the 26 viewers right now, you're saying 20 are feds? Bro, I hope it's not that bad. But you're probably right. Honestly, dude, they are big-ass fans of me. I know it. Dude, they're always repeating the shit that I say back. It's so embarrassing. To be like, no idols, no leaders. Like, where'd you hear that from, Diseasius? Sad-ass people.
The off-Broadway play starring Cecily Strong of SNL.
We could have been friends, you fans. You cringe fans. Hater fans. I considered you good acquaintances. I liked most of you, but I don't actually know who you are, because I don't think y'all know who you are.
Funny enough to get me to stop crying since me and my boyfriend broke up 2 days ago. Let's find out.
Okay, so she broke up with her boyfriend 2 days ago on March 12th. If this is true and it's not just a joke. Like, what? Like Anthony Bourdain? Like this New Yorker had a broken heart from her boyfriend, her New York boyfriend that she dumped. Like, she knows there's plenty of other fish in the sea. What are they doing, you know?
Brooklyn Laundry is playing until April 14th at New York City Center, which is actually one of my favorite venues in New York City. The rain caused so many delays. I was running so late and I forgot to take a video of the marquee, but it's a beautiful theater. The play is the Manhattan Theater Club. Okay, it's day 11 of my break.
Does anyone know if she avoided talking about Palestine? Because, you know, I suspect that Kyle, Marisa, and this is all just my opinion, so take it or leave it, I don't care. But I suspect that Kyle Marisa was one of the people who was under the directive that they need to avoid. You know, I think she was a Zionist, right? So I think she was one of those people that was under the directive to avoid talking about Palestine, you know? And I secretly want to think that Kyle Marisa didn't realize what she was signing up for, because these, you know, it's like the Ethan and Hila thing. Like, their YouTube channel's been going on for what, 14 years? you know, Ethan just wants to be a comedian. So he like is like, yeah, I'll make videos about Israel. And then 12 years later, it's that you have to defend a child genocide, you know? So it kind of changes. And apparently Ethan is fine with it. He's like, yeah, whatever. But I hope that some people, especially people that are normally very compassionate and empathetic, otherwise, I hope that they would realize that what's going on is fucked up, especially someone who looks at the blinds and knows like some of the real truth, you know? And it seemed like Kyle Marisa was having a hard time like not even just like the last few weeks, right? I feel like she was she seemed upset or about something, and who knows, like it could have been maybe she was trying to buck the system. Like what about her? Was Ava, does Ava have a lot of followers? If she does, I bet that she was, oh God, 300,000? Like, dude, this is how they take care of their problems. I'm just saying. I'm saying that if they had, if they were doing something, this is what they would do, right? She wasn't even making commotion. It's scary to not know what they are deeming worthy anymore. Yeah. So yeah, Ava wasn't making, she wasn't talking about Palestine, right? But maybe she was like, who knows, maybe these people were like coming around and being like, I can't do this anymore. And I don't think that they would just hurt themselves, but I bet if they told someone to fuck off and said, I can't do this anymore, I have to tell the truth, what happens? You know? What happens then? They say, okay, yeah, that's fine. Go whistleblow on us. We love whistleblowers. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not nuts here. It's not out of line to think that like, these people, she has 313,000 followers. That means that she is signed off on. She's vetted. You cannot get above 10K, especially as a woman, without being part of the program, you know? And it's getting bad. It's getting really bad in Israel and everywhere. Everyone knows what's going on now, I think. A lot of people are, especially people who are influencers, and they're getting it from us. You know, they're on the news. Like, I don't think it is that nuts to question it. And then, dude, on top of it, who's investigating the NYPD? Like, these girls' families should really, I mean, I would just like not leave it in the police's hands. I would try and get as much information as you can. Truly. Don't let them sit on this for 6 months and then you start investigating. Like, get the fucking security cameras from her apartment. Like, get all that shit. Dude, fuck these people. 2 people in 6 days? Like, 2 TikTokers? Like, I think TikTok needs to be looked at because it looks like a whole bunch of their fucking, like, the people on TikTok are brigade other people that they don't like and tell them to kill themselves. These 2 TikTokers did apparently kill themselves in 6 days. What's going on, TikTok? Yo, what is popping right now, TikTok? You got to talk about all of these, all this suicide that's going on. What are you doing? It couldn't have anything to do with like the white supremacists that run TikTok, right? The CIA, I mean. Like, dude, I wonder what their friends say. I want to know what their families say. Like, Kyle Marissa's family seemed shocked. I wonder if Kyle has ever said anything in any of her videos, like a safety check type of thing. Because I just don't think this many people kill themselves. And it seems like the Kyle Marisa thing hasn't been said what it is, right? So it's like an assumed suicide. That's what people usually say when they're like, we're shocked and we don't know how we're going to go forward. Like, that's usually like gut punch, unexpected suicide, right? I don't know. I don't think I'm out of line here, but you guys tell me. I want to watch a couple more of her videos.
I'm writing a grape revenge film with my best friend and writing partner, Caroline. We just finished a writing session and I had to take a walk.
I want to know what Caroline has to say.
It is so mentally draining, and it has me wondering how do people commit these acts of violence and go through their day-to-day life? Because just having to get into the headspace to write them, I feel unwell in it. And obviously it's a film about female rage, right? And the protagonists are the victims. And it's also re-traumatizing to have to get into that space, that headspace of female rage and post-trauma. With the film, we're sort of exploring this question of, can women... Did you see that? I just got silenced. Anyway, we're exploring the question of whether women can ever truly find justice in these situations. And to me, the answer is no. And obviously that's a sad conclusion.
So she's a person who seems like she's got her head on straight for the most part, you know? Like, seems like a compassionate, empathetic person, you know? Like, I don't think it's out of line for her to be like, I need to talk about this, not knowing what that means. Like, a lot of people, I don't think, understand what they're agreeing to until it's too late.
Right? But to me, with crimes like rape, something is taken from you that can never be replaced. So how can you ever find justice for that thing? The victim or the survivor can find ways to cope, can become whole people, but they'll never be the same person they were before. And the perpetrator can be punished, and they might even come to terms with what they did was wrong. They might even repent. But is that really justice? Anyway, it's also extremely heady to go through this writing process while going through a breakup, and a breakup that involved like betrayal and like sexual betrayal. So I'm out here really having to like be careful with my mental. But anyway, look forward to hopefully.
Like, dude, what is today? It's 4/23. So a month ago, she's worrying about protecting her mental health, worrying about protecting herself, worried about getting better, moving on from a breakup, and then a month later, she's like, never mind.
In the next couple years, a girly pop Quentin Tarantino-esque dark comedy.
She's in the middle of making a movie with her friend.
That's like super violent.
Or writing a movie.
And also really funny, but also like really dark. Bye, babes. Okay, since I'm single, I'm trying to look like hotter at the gym. So I got this 3-pack of bike shorts for $28.
Yeah, do you guys think that she's... Do you think that she lost the love of her life and she has no other opportunities ever again? That was the guy. That was the one guy in New York. She can't move on. She can't live without him.
And they have the little like...
This feels inappropriate, but you know what I mean?
So listen, whatever happened to you see something, you say something, okay? Tell me why. Tell me why. I just had a whole conversation with someone, an acquaintance with
Dude, she was fun. She was fun and sweet. This is really sad.
Running down my cheeks, okay? Because I've been crying. Yes, okay, I'm going through a breakup. I think we all know that, right? And this person...
Yeah, but she's still like, you know, she's still popping. Everyone's sad after a breakup, but she's not like, dude.
Did not say to me, hey, you have mascara on your face. Instead, I thought they were just...
Yeah, dude, devoured sunflower, they're getting desperate and being erratic with their problem solving. I think that's it. I think that really is it. Dude, they're fucking losing right now. That's why I think they're like going to do something desperate. I hope they don't, but like a desperate false flag, you know? It's what they always do. And they need it. There's no other way that they're going to get us to fucking fall in line. You know? So look, they're scrambling and taking every fucking one out. Like, I'm never leaving the house until the rev is done. This is like, dude, these people, 2 fucking TikTok influencers, massive ones. Come on, bro.
Kind and empathetic and asking me like questions with...
I mean, Mr. Bunny, yeah, I always, even with like the George Scherf stuff, I'm like, yeah, 2% chance that George H.W. Bush was actually just Prescott Bush's son. You know? And there's no funny business, and he's not a spy. There's a 2% chance. Like, I don't hold myself to 100% to anything really, because what's the fun in that, you know? I hope shit changes or whatever. I hope I'm wrong. I like not knowing the answers. But bro, this is one of those things where you're like, I'm not 98% on it. I'm like 75% on it though. Like, I want to look at Kyle Marisa again in a minute, because I feel like people were saying like she had like cancer or something, and maybe, but like she suddenly died from cancer. But I don't know. It sounds like Kyle Marisa, her official cause of death was suicide. It sounds like that's what her family was saying. So unless we find something telling us that they did say it's suicide. Here, let me just look real quick. Kyle Marisa cause of... Did Jennifer Lopez cause Kyle Marisa Roth's death? Fans blame her. Dude. So Following the death of popular TikToker, fans seem to believe that Jennifer Lopez is playing a role in the devastating loss. Earlier this week, news broke that Kyle, who is best known for sharing her takes on celebrity gossip, had died, and because J-Lo had her banned from the platform after Kyle discussed her Amazon Prime Video documentary and how busted and frazzled her hair was, fans are now holding the singer accountable for the role that they say she played in Kyle's death. So it sounds like her fans are assuming that she killed herself too. Fans were getting concerned. They hadn't heard from Kyle in a while. Her mother, Jackie Cohen Roth, shared the heartbreaking update in a post on LinkedIn. Dude, everyone's using LinkedIn. What the fuck? This is so sad. This is not a platform for personal life shares, but so many of my connections to this platform go back years and I have devastating loss to share. My daughter Kyle has passed away. She touched some of our lives personally and some of your lives via her immense life on another platform. Kyle loved and lived fiercely. Nothing makes sense now. That is code. That is mother code for my kid killed themselves and I don't fucking get it because I never thought that they would do that. Now we'll understand more in the next few days. Doubtful because the police are investigating, and if they did this, that means that the police already know that they need to cover this up. Dude, Kyle's mom needs to hire a private investigator. 1,000,000%. So fast. So fucking fast, dude. Dude, this is what I worry about, you know? This is why I talk about it all the time. Because this is what these fucking rats do. Dude, they're snakes. So gross. Buy guns. You can't in New York. Well, New York City. I don't know what it is upstate or out of the city. I'm assuming once you get out of the city, like 45 minutes, you're basically in the South. Like in the Catskills, everyone starts talking like they're from the South and they like guns and all sorts of hillbilly stuff. Dude. Oh, and this is what her sister wrote. My sister Kyle, Marisa, passed away last week. As a family, we are still processing and deciding how to properly celebrate and honor her life. We don't know what happened yet. I know she touched so many people with her humor, intelligence, beauty, gossip, activism, athleticism, and more. She had so many gifts. If anyone wants to connect about Kyle, I'm here to talk and share memories. I will also keep you in the loop on any memories as they are planned. I'm so sorry to those learning about this loss right now. Any prayers, thoughts, blessings, or intentions for this soul's smooth transition are welcome. Her cause of death is still unknown. 36, bro. She was a colon cancer survivor. Like, she had already gotten rid of it? Bro. And the shady ass people who are like, ugh, why are you talking about Kyle Marisa? Maybe because a 36-year-old colon cancer survivor killed herself when she was like at the peak of life. She's like sky high. And dude, like losing her TikTok account, you can get a TikTok account. Like, she knows that she didn't lose those people. Those people still love her. Those people are gonna follow her anywhere. Like, just like you guys, you know? Like, I don't want to hear this bullshit that she was sad. Everyone gets sad. Everyone gets sad and then just takes their life willy-nilly. They don't even think about it. Just, frick, J-Lo took my account. I'm sad. Like, yeah, dude. No, I don't think that she did it. And I'm not being a conspiracy theorist. I'm looking at the facts. That they kill anyone who gets in their way. Anyone who doesn't play ball. Dude, this is pissing me the fuck off now.
I'm going through a breakup.
So wait, what day did Ava pass away? This is like yesterday? Dude. Oh, brother. Bunny, are you saying, or Devoured Sunflower, are you saying you think there's a magic following number, like once you get past 50, to get past 50,000 or whatever the number is, that you have to be part of the program? Because that's what I think now. I'm starting to really, really, really realize that it's literally everyone, every single person above like 50K. I don't know, maybe 75K. But like, I'm telling you, dude, it was a grind to get to 36. I was posting like 20 videos a day for like how long? And it was a grind to get that. So I feel like I was on the high end of what's allowed before you have to play ball. Like, I think I was on the very high end. Like, it took so many videos to get that far. Like, easily over 1,000, if not more. Like, dude. And yeah, like, these people are gonna follow them. It's not that the followers. I don't even know why the fuck Ava would kill herself. Show us the suicide note. I want her friends to see it. I want her friends to say whether or not she wrote it. They're gonna be like, it's typed. Yeah, right. It's a typed suicide note. Uh-huh.
Like, I'm using my front camera. Look at my nose. Do you see a pore? Guys, I'm gonna be so for real with you right now, and I did not think I was gonna be making this video with this season. I'm on a self-care tip, so I just bought new underwear, 10 new pairs. And the package arrived, and on the packaging it says, you manifested comfort. If you're under 35...
So you see people who are vetted and are part of the program and have 300,000 followers, do you see what their content generally is? And I'm not like being mean about Ava at all. Dude, I get it. I think a lot of people get tricked into doing this shit. And yeah, her job is to support capitalism. That's it. And that includes avoiding topics. That includes talking about shopping all the time. Like, if everyone doesn't think that, like, there's literally like a guidebook for them, I guarantee it. It's like 1 post a day about buying something. 0 posts ever about Palestine. It's called Israel.
You know what? I'm rooting for JoJo. I want her to succeed. It's making me, like, sad and depressed to watch her flail. And the first thing that I think this girl needs...
So what? They're saying then this was what?
You know
2
what?
days ago?
I'm rooting for JoJo. I want her to succeed.
This was
It's
6
making me,
days
like,
ago.
sad.
What day did she pass away? Dude, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it smells like bullshit to me. That's all I'm saying, dogs. What do you guys think? Like, smells like a lot of bullshit. I want to hear from her friends. I want to watch a couple of Kyle Marissa's. You guys want to look at this stuff, right? Like, I feel like this is kind of up our alley. I mean, we know what Kyle was always talking about. It's fucking everything. But, yeah, lots of J-Lo. JoJo Siwa video. Yeah, I know, dude. Kyle trolls on her haters like I do. That is also why I'm concerned. But the thing that actually I think is protecting me is that I actually have 0 connection to these people, you know? I'm guessing all this stuff on vibes. I think that they are part of it, unwittingly or not, you know? Like, that's why I think that they have to go this extra fucking length, you know, because they could whistleblow, and we know what they think about whistleblowers, bro. Like, I actually don't know, you know, I can't be like, oh yeah, my handler's name was Steve and we met at these times and you can look and see that we were here or whatever, you know. Like, I'm just guessing based on historical evidence of like what happened to other people. You know, so I actually don't have anything to like pin them, which I think is the only thing that's keeping me safe. I just know to my core, and so does Synthara, that it is them. And they are doing shit like this always. They'll do this all the time. They would do this they probably don't even have to go to like a second level of like sign off for this kind of shit anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I bet, Dude, I've known that it's everyone. It's fucking everyone that has to be part of this program. The CIA runs TikTok, and TikTok, when it first started, or when it was like getting big, I remember reading this article that was talking about how they could just, like, they were telling the advertisers and companies and stuff, essentially, like, oh, join TikTok. If you join it and you're a company and you like money, we can just hit a button that just juices your channel. And, like, you know, we can hit a button and tell it how many views your video should get, you know? Like, that was the thing that they were selling about it. They weren't saying shit like, oh, you know, it's like the best organic way to think about things, or like the greatest way to learn because you're bouncing between subjects for small amounts of time or something, you know? It's like, no. We can fucking fix the numbers. We can make your videos get as many views as you tell us you want them, you know? As long as you pay. I've thought it was everyone, and then I talked myself out of it, but bro, I think it's everyone. Like Pearl Mania, all those people, they're all fucking bought. Kyle Marissa, love her to death, but I think she was bought. And dude, I suspect that she probably didn't want to be bought anymore. That's what happens. They try and buck the system. Like, shit is getting dire over there. It's really hard not to notice what's going on, you know? So explain their silence in any other way other than they literally are being told, do not talk about this, you know? Like, I'm not nuts here. Like, I really do think, like, we're naive, you know? And think about it too. It's like, this is like 100 years of the military industrial complex. Like, of course they would have like half of the population be feds.
Ashton Kutcher is expecting to be.
Did Ava ever talk about Ashton Kutcher? That would be interesting to know. Because that dude, he gives me the fucking heebies. The heebie-bo-jeebies for sure. Anyway, yeah, we're going to keep looking into this. Fairy Flower said, yeah, so maybe she was just saying no to stuff. And dude, I feel like her last few videos were like I feel like she was having kind of a bad time. She was like, she seemed like, you know, really stressed, and I don't know. It felt like it wasn't normal Kyle Marisa. Like, you know what I mean?
You want more? I'll give you more. We've got the latest Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner blind item. Let's start with the related headlines. Okay, so remember what I said about Yacht Girl advertisements in the Daily Mail? Chloe and Kim did another set, by the way. They're in Turks and Caicos. They're dividing and conquering this yacht season. Kylie Jenner flaunts her taut tummy and curves in rhinestone bikini as she's back to...
Let's go back and see.
She copyright claimed her Wendy Williams segment. I just got a strike on this account. That's exactly what I fucking mean. Please go follow my backup. It's right here. You can just click it right here and go follow it. Gossip activist.
Yeah, like the latest videos don't really have like the same energy, you know what I mean?
You want more? I'll give you more. Now, this is a 2010 blind item about Isla Fisher and Sacha Baron Cohen. Patreon members, new weekly episode is out now, just in time for your Friday commutes. Here is where you can find my Patreon. Please subscribe, because if anything ever happens to me or TikTok or anywhere, I will always be here. There's loads of fucking content and deep dives there. Also make sure...
Dude, all my gossip girlies, please do a safety check and please tell everyone how you're never gonna hurt yourself. Like, please. It just doesn't feel like... Oh, man. This makes me really sad. And like, if this is true, if it's true, and I'm not saying it is, guys, we're just looking into it, right? But if it's true, man, that's so fucking twisted. Killing people for your lies. Stop lying, you fucking liars. Ugh. This sucks, dude. Paul Weisopel, you better get the fuck away from my house. Dude, spot check news. Your TikTok was killed the hour you hit 10K, and your lady, or presenting lady, yeah, dude, they are terrified of females. They're terrified of normal people for sure, but like especially females. If there's any woman that's over like 50K, there's a 1,000,000% guarantee that they are bought. They are getting paid by Act Blue or fucking Palette Media or Mossad. Any of those three options, or the CIA. There's no chance that if you have like, probably literally even 10K. I think 10K is the cutoff. I think that I should never have made it as far as I did. I think that me getting 36,000 followers was an anomaly, because I don't like, maybe some people are putting up those kind of numbers, but for like a long time, I was doing so many videos a day because they would only let like 80 people follow me a day. And like, I literally could count, you know, like they would cut people off once I'd hit like 80 followers until the next day. So I don't think I was supposed to get to 36K. I think it was a freak accident or freak of nature, you know? Because yeah, they just made TikTok be a bunch of fake ass Mormons and Nancys. That's it. It's all of them. Dude, it has to be. Nothing else would make sense. And dude, of course the CIA would do this. They'd be like, yeah, money isn't real. We know that. We'll buy 60,000 federal agents. Like, remember guys, it's 60,000 federal agents on TikTok. Of course, all these people are feds. Dude, everything makes so much sense. I'm not doubting myself anymore. These people are straight up bought and paid. You can't have an account otherwise if you're not, right? Like, Nicole cannot get over 10K. It's not possible until she signs her fucking Fed contract. Canna Queen, I've seen the after effects personally, and I'll literally never go out that way. I'm just a nobody, but if that ever came out about me, it's super sus and 100% a lie. Like, honestly, I think, like, we all need to fucking say this shit because, and people don't take it seriously, you know? Like, I've literally told friends, and that, you know, part of, like, I felt like Max so much, you know? Like, I understand your concern when someone says something crazy, but when you're like, yo, this is gonna sound crazy and I need you to take it seriously. Everyone is a Nazi, and if I go missing, it's because I keep saying this out loud. And then they're like, do I need to 5150 you? I'll fucking do it so I don't have to hear you talk to me anymore. You know what I mean? No, people need to listen. People need to listen to their friends and just fucking, like, so what if it's crazy? Just be crazy with them for a second. It's not hurting anything, you know? They're literally saying that they're worried. Like, just listen. Be an ear. And also be like, okay, if anything ever happens, I mean, that's good. That's you saying that you're not going to hurt yourself ever, right? And you're like, yeah, I'm never going to hurt myself. And they're like, do I still need to 5150 you? I fucking will. If you keep bothering me about this and talking about this thing that is not sunshine and rainbows, I will 5150 your ass. And I'm like, no, I'm saying I will never hurt myself. I never will because I'm too hopeful. And they're like, okay, but I'm worried about you. I'm like, yes, I'm worried about me too. I don't want to get hurt. I'm being safe, but if anything ever happens. And they're like, okay, you're crazy. Oh, Ava would be against Project 2025 and rally women together with her following. Dude. Oh yeah, so what are they just offing all women right now? I could see that too. That would be the Peter Thiel way. He'd be like, what are all these filthy women around here for? Who needs them? Not me. Not me. Not Elon. Not Austin. Not my dad. Hitler. No one. She's working out, writing, checking in. No way she was not at risk for slip and slide statistically. So we all agree she didn't do this. Yeah, I mean, dude, I don't think they did that. I don't think either of them did this. But again, I never hold anything to like 100%. You know what I mean? But yeah, 2%. You already said that. Yeah, dude, I gotta know about this note too. Yetta Go Getta said, was the note printed? Can't the printer location be ID'd if so? Yeah. You know, all of our fucking shit printers, you know why they're so shit and why you can only buy a Brother and Epson and, you know, Canon printer? It's because they have to be able to individually ID every fucking piece of paper they print so you can track it back to one machine. Did you know that? Even our stupid shit printers are spying on us. And it's illegal for any other company to make printers. So yeah, we definitely could track it back because we know it's typed, right? Obviously. Because they probably don't send like female assassins who would be like, I think most people would handwrite theirs. Right? Is that crazy? Is that crazy to think that most people would handwrite their suicide note? You know what I mean? But yeah, so I bet it's typed. I bet her name is spelled wrong. And I bet there's two. You know, the classic CIA thing is leaving two suicide notes because they fucked the first one up and forget to take it, I think. Dude, if I hear that Kyle Marissa left two typewritten suicide notes, we're going to have to take the NYPD down immediately. Joke. I mean, no, the NYPD should be taken down. I can say that. Fuck the NYPD. They're disgusting. They should not exist. Oh yeah, dude, the buying, who was it? Devoured said, I feel like the buying of content creators happened before October 7th and a lot of them are trapped in something they didn't realize. Yeah, dude, I feel like it's been years. They've been doing this for years. For sure. Yeah. It's probably literally called at the CIA Operation Libtard or something. And they're like, get all the liberals out. Get all the fucking normal people. Or it'd be like Operation Liberal Kill Shot. Operation Execute All Anti-Fascists. Something like that, you know? Then they just slowly start taking out everyone who doesn't believe in dumb shit. Business extremism. Canna Queen said, heads on a swivel. Fuck off, Fetty boys. Yeah. I think everyone should, it's okay to put a little precaution in your life. If you don't want to fly anywhere right now, now's the perfect time to be like, I'm good on that. I'm not trying to get the wings lasered off of my airplane by Peter Thiel, you know? You need to get out of something, just be like, I think Peter Thiel's gonna laser my plane out of the sky. I'm sorry, I can't. People will understand. But seriously, look around. Make sure you are being present. Maybe keep a earbud out so you can hear. Like, these times are a little shifty. Something is afoot. I mean, we're literally in World War III and no one's talking about it. Like, so they will do anything for their precious capitalismo. Yeah, nice try, Peter. Nice try, Peteroni. Dude, I wish Peter wouldn't send any of his stupid hired hitmen. I wish Peter would come. I'll finish it right now, Peter. Knock on the door. Tell me it's you. I'll be down in 5 seconds. Katanas. How tall is Peter Thiel? 6'1"? Me too, bud. Let's go. Dude, I could crush this loser. Look at this dork. Painter Pale. Look at this guy. Dude, his ears be as big as Paul Wysopal's. They're bigger than Paul Wysopal's. All right, we're not getting sidetracked, guys. Just relax.
And finds Edison's competitor.
Cam Girl Ren said, I'd never hang myself because you shit yourself, and I know my roommate ain't gonna clean it up. Yeah, dude. I would never do that because I could never have anyone having to fucking clean up my dookie after I did something. And plus, dudes, like so many people, I'm gonna be hopeful till the bitter end, dude, because we should have, we have a reason to have hope. We've identified the problem, right? We don't know specifically exactly who it is yet, but we know the general consensus of the people who are the culprits for why everything sucks. That's what, when I was most depressed is when I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I thought it was just me, That's what they want. They want you to think that you can't hack it because you can't work hard enough because you're dumb and you're just a little slave and you just need to get back to work, They don't want you to think about it and be like, why does everything suck? It's like, oh, no, it's because slave owners made this country and they didn't like getting rid of slavery, so they've just changed a bunch of laws to essentially get the same people to be slaves for other reasons, So once you figure that out and you're like, oh, it's just like these same fucking 15 families that keep popping up. And of course it is, because once you have money, it's like impossible to not have money again, because money just makes money. That's the only thing that, that's what all these people are fighting for. You realize that, right? Their version of capitalism, once you get like a big nest egg, like $10 million, or I forget what the amount is that you can just live off of once you have that. But once you get to like $10 million, if you put that in a trust or whatever the fuck, one of those things that makes money, if you put that amount of money in there, you can live for the rest of your life just on the interest. Like every year it'll accrue like, $100,000 or whatever. And they have to adjust it obviously to how greedy they are, because most of them are super insanely greedy. Yeah, I would never hang myself either. Anyway.
People couldn't.
Canna Queen, you said it's really way too much suicide going on. And I keep saying that just with like the people in, that are like celebrities, like rich people do not kill themselves this often. If normal people do not kill themselves this often, You said, I don't want to give out personal details, but someone close to my co-parent experienced this like literally last week, and it was a total shock apparently. Are they a person who is a pain in the ass to the government? If so, that's concerning. I hope not. If I kill myself, no, I didn't.
It drives Tesla. And as a
yeah, dude, and Canna Queen, I think that I'm very, very, on the high end of having friends who have killed themselves, and 3 of them were accidental overdoses. But, I think that's on the very high end. And, all these people, dying all the time, killing themselves when they're fucking, they got nothing but they're going up, It's not like their lives are in shambles or anything, and then they just kill themselves. People who are at the, bottom of the barrel, drug addicts and stuff who are barely scraping by, they don't kill themselves. You know, like people, and I just don't believe this shit that all these fucking people who have nothing but upward mobility happening just dying. It's not real. It's not true.